Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman. Handy Andy on demand. Welcome back to an inspection report run through. We're over at a property that one of the agents we work for is a top agent, is out having her inspector do an inspection report right now for an out-of-state buyer. And so we're just sticking this in. I'm actually in a little bit of a rush to get my mom to the doctor's today, so I gotta do this very quickly on the phone. So we're just looking at the outside for now, and the inspector will send us over the report, and then we'll bid the rest of this stuff. This stuff comes up all the time. So they've replaced these gutters. We got nice 6-inch gutters out here, but you see that streaking across the front? That's just a telltale sign that they're clogged and not cleaned. And then when you look at the corners, and this is done this way all over Atlanta, the lighting's not so good, but you can see those little dots in the corner right there. Those are screws that they ran to make that 90-degree corner, and they never sealed it, so it's been leaking. So almost on all the fascias and soffits in the corners right here on the right front corner of the front porch, the inside corner back here, you can see the rot. And anytime you see that black, it's just rot. So look for it on your own home. But every corner is like that. Here's the corner of the garage right here. This is the left front corner. And so it's an easy fix, and it really wouldn't even have this rot if they had back primed and sealed all 6 faces of the wood in the soffit. The soffit is a portion that this light is hung on, and then this is the fascia what your gutter sits against. It's like this on most homes. And so when you see the wrinkling, like you see it in the bottom of the wood right here, that fascia board's rotted. You can put your finger right through it. If they back primed and sealed all 6 sides, it never would have rotted, even with the leaking gutters. So we'll fix the rotted wood with back primed wood and sealed, lifetime warranty of ownership on it. And then we'll seal these gutters. That you've got to go ahead and reseal every 5 years. It's a little more pronounced down here, the rot in this area, a little more obvious. There's not much on the back of the house to talk of. This is Nichihana siding, and it gets confused with hardy plank siding. A lot of installers, when you're a home buyer or home owner and you're getting a contractor out to do your siding, take a look at the materials that they're going to install for you, because you will never see hardy plank siding delaminate, and that's what's happening on this chimney. So we got the corner boards are rotted. Again, the same thing. They didn't do a good job caulking. This is woody woodpecker. First he comes in to eat some bugs in there because it started to rot, usually because they didn't caulk anything. And then the problem with the Nichihana siding is in areas that get a lot of water exposure, like along this roof line or on the sides of the chimney, like here, there's no kick-out flashing that bridges the gap between the gutter and the chimney, so the water's just been flowing down the side. And really the whole left side is getting a lot of water damage, so I would recommend that we replace all of this. There's 6 bottom rows right here that have the same issue. If you scale back, see this roughness in the siding here. So we'll go up 6 here, and there's a few on the right side. I can't really get it in the window, but there's a little window nose on this short window. You can see the trim back here that needs to be replaced.
Do you think that's the termite damage?
No, that's not termite damage.
Because
there's a little wrinkling up here in the soffit against this chimney for the same reason. There's no kick-out flashing. And as we come down here along this porch, I'll do it from the inside and the outside. The post isn't rotted, but the soffit has caught a bunch of rot from the same leaking gutter, and this downspout has been clogged. So much of the water, see how badly this is rotted? It's just gone all the way back here. And it's been repaired before, but it's rotted again because they didn't address sealing the gutters and keeping them clean. Back inside here, this just takes a little more time because we've got a lot of trim that we got to remove. This is just all capping. The framing is fine. But this wrinkling all needs to be replaced, top and bottom. It's just a little harder to get to. There's a little rotted piece of nose on this bay window on the opposite window, and there's about 12 foot of rotted soffit above here on the second story. So we pretty much do everything. I'm Andy with Handy Andy. Catch you in the next house. Bye for now.